What is up, my YouTube family? I'll try to keep this intro a bit short. 501 for 2, big bench PR today. And I talk a little bit about mindset during this video too. Basically, to give a quick synopsis, on the days where you kind of don't feel as great as maybe the day that you hit the deadlift PR, the big deadlift PR, and everything was just clicking, you felt great. The goal is to act like that day. Act like the day that you hit that big deadlift PR on the days where you might not be feeling it as much, okay? It's going to force you to bring a little bit more energy, and your workout is going to improve because of that. If you just go into every single workout where you're not feeling that great, and you get into those emotions, and you're like, well, this is just not a great workout. No, you gotta kind of put those emotions aside, and regardless of whether or not you feel good, act like you feel awesome, act like you feel great, and put that intensity in the gym. Does that mean that every single workout's going to be that massive, deadlift PR, that massive, that great workout that you had? No, but it's definitely going to improve the work that you're doing, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to optimize every single session, optimize our training. All right. If you got any questions, please reach out at tankstrengthcoaching@gmail.com. and visit my website, tankstrengthcoaching.com. If you're looking to increase your strength, if you're looking to go to the next level, let's talk about coaching. Reach out to me. All right, see ya. All right, here we go. Starting the day off with bench, 441 for 2. So it was a great day. I had one of my clients working out with me today. He was hitting bench 2. He hit a few massive PRs. And the biggest thing that we've been working on with him has been mindset, and that's kind of the topic I want to talk about today. The mindset you go into when you're lifting heavy weights, or even let's say you're lifting lighter weights, higher reps, but you need to go in there with intensity, ferociousness. You need to be able to put 110% in to your working sets, okay? And the reason for this is because powerlifting, it's not like ballet, where you have to be very gentle, very focused, very technical. No. This is pure aggression, pure strength, pure force production, okay? And that's what we need to think about. So I'll yell to myself, something before I lift. Usually it's like, yes, I want this shit, let's go. Or I'll grunt while I'm working out or something like that, especially if I'm feeling it. But on the days where I don't feel that way, and this is something I've been playing around with, thinking about, and those are very important days where you keep the same attitude and energy. Some days you're going to go in there and it's going to be, the atmosphere is right, everything is right, you're strong, and you feel great. But on the days where it's either just, maybe it's not that heightened state. Maybe it's not like, okay, I'm peaked for a deadlift PR, but it's just a normal training day. Or even on the days where you might not be feeling it that well. Those are the important days where we really go into the gym and try to imitate yourself on the days where you're bringing the heat. So, all right, bench 501 for 2. As you can see here, you'll see the ammonia on the bench. That is smelling salts. And kind of gives you a little bit of a jolt, or a little bit of kind of clears up my senses. I always suffer from a stuffy nose, and once I take a sniff of that, I feel I can get a deep breath of air. It just kind of heightens your senses and gets you ready. I also had to fix the bench. I didn't realize I was pressing one side was a little lower than the other. Back to what I was saying though. Even on the days where you do not feel like you got that intensity, imitate yourself like you do have that intensity. It's going to force you to bring it. It just happens that you're going to be able to produce a little bit more force, a little bit more focus while you lift. All right. If you go into the gym and you're kind of feeling down, and then you lift like you're down, well, you might be wasting that session. You might not be getting as good of a session as you could be, as if you're like, all right, shit, I'm down. Doesn't fucking matter. Let me, grunt. Let me get that intensity going. All right, here we go. Boom. This is a PR here. I've not hit 501 for 2 before, so super ecstatic about that. The last rep was a little bit, wasn't as clean as I would like it to be. And I, had that strength there today. Obviously my bench has been going up, so I was like, all right, I can definitely hit another set for at least one 501 and make that last rep a clean rep. Boom. Very nice. Locked in position, powerful, explosive on the way up. Even with these heavy weights, you got to be moving these heavy weights fast. Your intention on the up portion of the lift, or the concentric, is always 110% fast, fast, fast. Okay? You want to manipulate tempo, manipulate it on the pause, or manipulate it on the eccentric or the down portion. The up portion should be fast, especially for a power builder, where our focus is strength and size. Okay? Now I'm going here 414 for 7, touch and go bench. Just repping this shit out. Again, focusing on that up portion, I'm punching up. That's been my big cue recently for a bench, is to punch up the weight. Don't press up the weight. You're pressing your back into the ground, pressing your head into the ground, and you're punching up that weight. Then we move on to some close grip bench with band tension. Now, the bands I have on there are the Westside bands, and I looked them up online. It should be around 100 pounds of tension at the top, but I can't tell you. I just had 375 on the bar. It was an appropriate RPE for the day, so I just know next week when I go in there, try to find those same bands and then progress that way. Again, explosive. Bam! Working on those triceps, strength and size with the bench press here. Close grip. I do have a meet coming up, so you're going to see a lot more movements are going to look a lot more like my compound lifts, right? And then we move on, and this is going to be the end of the video, to some back work. Always, always, always implement back work. A strong back is going to be a strong person. Fast and explosive on the way up, and then controlling it on the way down. Too often do I see lifters not optimizing their back work. That doesn't mean that you're doing some kind of fancy, polo or something like that. It just means you move with intention and control on the way down and intention on the way up.